How specific should I be when I'm deciding what I want to manifest? This is a question I get asked all the time, so be sure to watch this video to learn the truth about how specific you should be when you're trying to manifest. I'm Dr. Tiffany Shelton Mariol. I am the manifesting psychologist, and be sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss when I post every week. So by the end of this video, you're going to know how specific you need to be when manifesting and when to go more general. Be sure to watch until the end because I'm sharing a manifestation pro tip on exactly when to know, when to be more general, and dispelling a lot of myths that you may have heard before. So be sure you watch till the end. Oh, and if you want daily tips on how to manifest, be sure to follow me on Instagram @_Tiffany Shelton, where I post daily about manifestation, and you can DM me if you have any questions. So my first tip is my pro tip, which is, I'm just gonna give it all away, be specific as it feels good. As Abraham Hicks says, you want to use your vibration as your gauge into how specific you want to be when you're deciding what you want to manifest. If you notice that you have any resistance when you're thinking about what you want, maybe some self-doubt comes up, maybe some anxiety comes up, then you want to back up a little bit more and be more general. You might even have to be so general that you're just thinking about how you want to feel, right? I did that when I was going through postpartum because I was having so much resistance because I was going through depression. When I decided what I want, that all I could really decide was that I wanted to feel joy, and that expanded. And as I started to feel more and more positive feelings, I was able to be more specific. In the law of attraction, Abraham Hicks gives the example of a teacher someone that wants to be a teacher, right? And they start thinking about it. They're like, okay, well, what grade do I want to teach? Do I want to be a professor? Do I want to teach at a university? Do I want to get tenure? And as they start to be more and more specific, they start to feel a lot of stress about it, and it doesn't feel good anymore being that detailed. They suggest that the person do is to be more general. Just, I want to teach, I want to empower people to learn. And then the more general you get, you can start to build the momentum of feeling good about it, and then be more specific as it feels good. My second tip on this is if you want to really tap into how it feels to help you decide, you can use visualization and visualize what it is that you want and really tap into your emotions. So that emotional awareness is going to be key when you're visualizing, to kind of keep track of that gauge of what's feeling good and when any resistance comes up. My third tip is to pay attention if you get sidetracked by details. So you're thinking about what you want and you get so into thinking about the details, you stop thinking about what it is actually you want, and then you're kind of planning out the details rather than thinking about what you want. So if you get sidetracked or distracted, that's also a good way to let you know that maybe you're trying to be a little bit too specific for now, and you should back off and be a little bit more general. My fourth tip on this is to check back regularly to know if you can be more specific. So as you move down the manifestation process, like what I mentioned in my own situation, you might check in to see that you are feeling a little bit more positive about what it is that you want. So maybe you can give more details. Like, for instance, a teacher might say, well, I have decided that middle school feels good for me. So you want to check back regularly, because as you start to build that momentum of being general and feeling good about it, you're going to be able to be more specific down the line. So be sure that you're checking in and doing that, and that's going to help you manifest exactly what it is that you want and get closer to what's going to bring you that ultimate fulfillment. So those are my really quick tips on how specific you should be versus general when you're deciding what you want to manifest. If you have any more questions on this topic, please write them in the comments below and I'll be sure to get back to you. Otherwise, if this video helped you, please write manifesting in the comments. I am sharing with you guys that I have a manifestation planner printable that is available for you guys in the description. If you guys are interested in that, just click in the link in the description and it'll take you right over to my manifestation planner printable. I also want to share a random fact, like I always do, about myself. I only wear neutral colors, so you probably have noticed I usually only wear black and white, or I'll wear like, what is this called? nude colors. I did this years and years ago. Just reduces the amount of decisions you make, and I actually like wearing neutrals because then you focus more on the cut than you do like the color. So, and I don't really wear prints either. I'm not a big print person. So do you have any weird quirks about the way that you dress? Share them with me below, and let's get to know each other a little bit better. Until my next video, namaste.